I apologize, Shell. I was on a phone call and I couldn't get him to stay quiet so I could leave. But, all right, here we go.
There's things I can't seem to let go, and I feel like I'm all on my own. And some days it gets worse and the memories hurt, but I hope that one day I let go. I know I get mad, too mad, and I don't wanna do that. It hurts bad and I hate when the mood lasts. I move fast and I try hard to move past all the pain, cause I'm looking for a bright side in my mind, cause you only got one life. Need advice from the future, am I alright? If this fight feels like something from your own life, then one time let me hear you sing. Sometimes things will get hard and leave you covered in scars, but I know I can get out of this. And I feel like life moves way too fast to hold on to things from the past. So goodbye to things I'll never miss. We don't run, no, we're staying together and hold on through the angry weather. We all want to make something better, I know. And my trust has been torn and shredded, it's been rough, but I try to forget it and move on to a place where I can grow. It's time, not holding back, I'm coming and coming fast. I know what I wanna have, the dream is to detach from all that is bad, the things holding me back, the people that didn't last, the evil that kept me mad. This is my life, it's my time to do things just how I like. My runway for the lights, I'ma take flight, and my God is my purpose and my fight. If you feel the same, let me hear you say. Sometimes things will get hard and leave you covered in scars, but I know I can get out of this. And I feel like life moves way too fast to hold on to things from the past. So goodbye to things I'll never miss.
Are you sure? Is what they say. Nah, I'm not. I don't know. Where is it? I can't even find it. There it is.
I won't stop, I'm here to get what I want. I'm not lost, I'm here to make it to the top. I'll take a shot, I'll overpower any boss, cause I am not
Let's
someone
go.
that you would wanna cross.
I move quietly, like a shadow, there's a dark side to me. I work privately to go build and create my own.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good morning, YouTubers. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yep, it's me, trusting God first. How you doing? It's my Monday morning. Boy, I wish I could have taken yesterday off, but oh wait, I did take it off. Boy, it is my Monday. Sorry about that. I've been freaking everywhere and anywhere. Hey, good morning, West Texas Stacker. Nice stream you had yesterday. Tearing apart those. Nah, I can't even think of it. Computer parts. Um, you know, you look at all that stuff. You got aluminum, gold, palladium, and all the other stuff in there. Before anything else, I want to start saying hello to everybody. It is second day of April. Hey, this month's almost over already. Do-do-do. Let's see. Good morning, Mark. Morning, Mitch. Morning, AB. Morning, Gold Sniper Farmer. Al Bundy. Silver Paws. Man, y'all are early today. Y'all usually don't show up till like halfway through the show. Good morning, Grove. Come on, son. Say happy chappy. How you doing? Shift kicker. Yeah, I was logging in when shift kicker called me, so that kind of delayed me a little bit. So sorry about that. You know, she has to talk about that stuff. What are you doing? You gonna do your show? I was like, nah, I don't know. She always messes with me in the morning. I don't know why, but hey, I appreciate her double checking with me. And hey, Chris G, how you doing? I'm still going down the list. What's Stacker? Good morning again. I see Lady D's not here. She was up late last night. She had peanut butter jelly sandwich about 2 o'clock in the morning. She texted me and let me know. Good morning, longboarding mom. Good video. Just yeah, as you saw my comment, yeah, I can't add that stuff that you're able to add onto it. Man, I did all that with no glasses on. Amazing. Matter of fact, I gotta put my glasses on. All right. Can everybody hear me okay? Do I need to lower the mic, raise the mic? I don't know. Any of that? Sorry, I had to take me a swig of a cold coffee before I start drinking my hot coffee because the hot coffee is super hot. All right, so where should we begin? Because there's a lot to talk about. Yeah, I plan to use just regular butter. I was like, man, I wish I could use that special butter. Happy Chappy. Let's see, Happy Chappy's playing with his probe again. Yeah, but okay, so I've been doing more research for all you fellow non-veterans about the draft and the possibility of it occurring or not. Yep, they moved it all the way to age 64. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, if it does happen, you better be older than 64 to be yeah. And chicken and that bad news, they can wave a lot of shit. Yep. United Shape, they'll get you in shape in the 6 to 8 weeks that they're going to have you in basic training. So, yeah. So, good luck on that part. But hey, here's a quick way to do it. This is probably going to tick off a couple of you because, yeah, guess what? Although they have not passed anything, well, before I get to that, I'll back up a little bit about the one for the females. See, us guys get together and nobody wants to go on this freaking draft thing. We can freaking say that the government is sexist. So, yeah, and they'll have to rule on it. They did try ruling on it. They almost passed it, but they didn't pass it back in 2021, I believe, because some of the congressmen didn't want to send their daughters to war. Well, yeah, we're going to talk more about that one because I got a lot of freaking numbers on that one, but I don't have the paperwork. You know, it's a notebook just on that one. But ladies, just when you think, no, sorry, yeah, they're gonna snag you. They're gonna need you, especially if Biden wanting to do a 3-front war. Yeah, he's gonna use y'all, and it ain't gonna be for peeling potatoes either. But needless to say, oh yeah, if you're a felon or you're in prison as a felon, they can't draft you. Well, they could, but they're gonna have to go through review and all that other stuff. And guess what? There's ways to waive you, but most felons don't get drafted. So yeah, look up the numbers in the nationwide how many felons there are. Yeah, so it takes out a lot of freaking people. The people we should be freaking putting on the front line, they don't want to send. Gee, and they in bed with the politicians. Yeah. So that will tick you off. Illegals? Yeah. Can't get drafted. Yep, they got that written in there. Yep. That's why they offer the ones that are legal if they want citizenship early or anything else. They can offer it, but they can't mandate them. Good morning, Lady D. How you doing? Hope you enjoyed that peanut butter jelly sandwich last night. Hey, Nash Landings. Let's see what else. I got a guest in the back. 1 moment, guest. Yeah, so those are very interesting facts that I'm finding out and stuff. Military, the same thing, but once you got a certain percentage, they really don't mess with you. It doesn't matter your age, especially if you've already done 20 years. The one that's only done a couple of years, you didn't do a full 20, they're gonna drag you back. It doesn't matter. You can't run. You know why? A lot of basic facts. You do 8 years, you still got 4 years in active reserve after you get out. You basically got to get kicked out on a bad conduct. Yep. Oh, other ones that your job has to be vital. So you could be a judge, become a judge real quick, and your job is vital because they got to keep having those courts for all the illegals to make them citizens, and they won't draft you because your job's vital. Yeah, police officer, same thing. I don't know, firefighters. Sorry, you're shit out of luck. They didn't consider you as vital like police officer, but hey, your life expectancy in the military is probably a whole lot longer than it is being a New York cop, though. You've been watching the news lately, so I don't know. It's a trade, tit for tat trade there. Hold on, Al Bundy sending Brandon as a even playing. So four touchdowns and some, yeah. Yeah, I'll look at a snag you're fit in high school. They'll take you. Hey, Joyce McCullough. Good morning. Okay, let me bring in our special guest. Let's see if he's ready for this evening.
I hope I am. I'm fixing up to go possibly to the hospital. I think I just tore my bicep.
And I was just getting out of bed. What the hell?
No, dude. I went and worked out this morning, then I'm back here picking up logs and picked up a log and twisted my left arm, and it went pop.
Yeah.
And it's a big old ball.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, don't stay on here if we need to go to the hospital,
And
buddy.
that's why I got an ice bag on it right now, and I'm going where my wife works. Let them look at it. But I was going to jump on. I was going to jump on anyway, and this just happened like 5 minutes ago, and I was like, oh, shit.
Well, I hope you feel better, brother.
Well, at least it ain't the right arm. That's my shifting arm. So anyway, let me jump off here and go tend to this. I'll holler at you later.
All right. Well, let us know. Prayers, brother. So, you heard it. He pulled it. He pulled something. Yeah, I don't know if he was pulling a log. He calls it a log, but we all know. Yeah, log. Other people call them branches. Other people call them twigs. He ain't from Texas, so it's got to be a twig. All joking aside, though, prayers to you, brother. Hopefully you feel better, and hopefully it's nothing too serious. Hopefully it's just a pulled muscle or something. But yeah, unfortunately, that burning sensation when you tear a ligament like that. So let's see. I'm trying to get over here. So, Lady D, I told everybody that you're having a peanut butter and jelly sandwich at 2 o'clock this morning. So, yeah, everybody knows what you're doing at 2 o'clock in the morning. Why you're doing it, we have no idea. But hey, she was up. So has anybody ticked off that doesn't matter if you're male or female, they can draft you, but if you're a felon, they can't? Or you can be an illegal and they can't? Yeah. I think that's going to be the marking stone on there because, yeah, they want a civil war. I think that's where we need to take it. Now, technically, I should be talking anti enlistment and all that. I was reading in there. I'm like, things retirees get to eat, but I'm not, they can't get me into the UCMJ again. They could threaten to take my military pay, but that'll be a long court battle. And at this point, how are they going to take care of the Ukrainians? So they got to go to a freaking court against me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They got to count their little pennies and dimes. Yep, that's going to be the disadvantage for all the ladies, too, because they're all trying to look younger and all that. They're going to snag some 15-year-old that looks like 20, and yep, you're drafted. But, no, but you're going. But, yeah. So let's look at the numbers. Okay. Let's do it this way. I'm going to do an average of 100 million because we know there's, if we use the 2020 polls, there's 200 million freaking liberals out there that voted for Joe Biden. So that only leaves 100 million conservatives and non-party that voted for Mr. T or somebody else. Hey, John Camper. So we're just going to use the 100,000 one because we're using their numbers. Out of those 100 million, 60 million of them are females. So there's only 40 million males. And these are the numbers we're using just to make it easier for everybody's math because it's still early. All right. So if we got 40 million males, we could draft. And then you got to do the freaking numbers of how many of them are felons and are in prison. Yeah, think about it. We'll be nice. We'll say we'll take 5 million away, right? So we still got 35 million males left. And then you got to do the age thing out of 64 and below. So you got to take another 5 million out of that number, right? So we're down to 30 million. That's all we got. And yeah, for lucky, critical positions, all that other stuff, because men do all the hard jobs. So yeah, let's drop it down to 25 million. To be fair, now, I know the numbers are probably, it should be a whole lot lower than that, but we'll just go 25 million. Think about it. That's not enough for a 3-front war, let alone a 2-front war. Not when it's World War III, because it's going to be the war that ends all worlds or end wars and everything else. So yeah, ladies, with those numbers, yeah, y'all getting drafted. Y'all are screwed. And then while you're all out fighting the wars, the guys are staying behind. We're going to change all the freaking laws. There ain't going to be no more no-fault divorce where you get freaking half or all this other shit. You're going to have to prove that you're fit to have kids. There ain't going to be no alimony unless you're paying males alimony too. We're more critical right now. Because you think about it, women, you can't have babies. You need a man to do that. If we kill off the men, we're already battling the Y chromosome and all the poisons they're putting on the food and all that, try to take out the men. And we need our population to go up. And we don't need them from Venezuela, Guatemala, and all those other places either. So we're talking about straight out Americans. And since there's more women than men, yeah, we could afford to lose about 20 million women to war. Oh, no, they'll get, Lady D, believe me, between 6 to 8 weeks, they'll get you freaking fit enough, believe me. And if you get hurt the first time, they'll just hold you back and send you the second time. They'll psych you through again till you're fit enough. So you might as well do it right the first time. Get in shape now. So, yeah, and all those patriots that say they'll do anything for the country, but they ain't going because they're only going to fight at their home. Fuck you, you pussy. Yeah, I called you a pussy. You ain't a patriot. Get your ass joined before the freaking draft and freaking show us your balls. You ain't got balls. You're wearing your high heel stilettos in the freaking woods. You're making trees squeal like pigs. You ain't a patriot. You're a pussy. I'm saying this straight up. And I'm not calling the ones that never served. I'm just saying the ones that are calling themselves patriots. You cannot be a patriot and not willing to go out and fight for your country. Good morning, Melvita. Now, if you had medical conditions and kept you from this or that, understandable at this point right now. Don't get me wrong. Don't get all butt hurt. Because you're getting butt hurt, what I say, yeah, you're definitely liberal then. The only people that get freaking butthurt when I say something are liberals, and I've exposed quite a few of them trying to freaking be in the ranks. Hey, Rubbernecker, how you doing? Good morning. Hey, Moonlight Gypsy, good morning. So, needless to say, don't call yourself a patriot unless you're willing to go out and freaking go fight for your country. Don't say, well, I'll fight for my neighborhood. Well, that ain't a patriot. All right? You need to do some history research or read and find out what a patriot actually is. You know? So, needless to say, we're saying half these people think they're patriots off. Maybe they stop stepping on the American flag when they find out that they can't have freaking, rainbow colored Cheerios in the morning anymore. All right, well, let's get a more softer news. Let's see. First case of transmitted bird flu has been discovered this past weekend in Texas. Now, don't get all panicky because I'm going to have two stories about this. First one is the individual that contracted the bird flu from the cows, from dairy cows, was an actual worker from the dairy. I mean, he or she contracted. They never said male or female. They actually contracted it from being close proximity of the cows. So I don't know if the cow, spat on it. You know how they do those booger things when they snort and stuff. Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah. So needless to say, yeah, that person came down with bird flu. Yeah. Oh, RLB, good morning. And you want to come and do mine? I got to replace mine too. It's about 10 years old. It's time to replace it. Yeah, I'm just reporting what's in the news, y'all, okay, in case you didn't read it because they don't put it in the mainstream media. Now, there's a Michigan woman supposedly had died from bird flu. Well, they're saying bird flu, but it says it's something similar to bird flu. It's another freaking disease. It's something that I can't remember the freaking nutrients, like Picron, Pocron, whatever. It's the 9th case in Michigan this year alone. Now, excuse me, but yeah, we're only in the 4th month, and they've already had 9 people die from it. Supposedly, this Picron thing, once you get into your system, it's 100% deadly. And this nutrient will shut down everything and start boring holes in your brain. And you start getting symptoms like dementia. And then basically all they could do for you when they finally discover it out is, comfort you and make you comfortable to the end. Because there's no cure. Yeah. So if you live in Michigan, that's another one. No, you have pneumonia freaking symptoms too, Gold Sniper Farm. That's one of the symptoms. Fever. You start losing memory, motor function, coughing, you get dizzy, you can't really walk. People have to basically have to assist you. There's a lot of freaking symptoms on there. Just type in, try to Google like Michigan, 9 Michigan deaths or something or another. I'm pretty sure it'll pop up like that. Now, actually, this is the medical, the MAA or whatever. They're the ones that report all the freaking weird deaths from medical procedures and stuff. Problem was with this last lady, Miss Number 9, as I call her. She'd gone to the doctor so many times. She had shortness of breath. Well, the first time she went in, she had blurred vision. She was having a hard time breathing. She had flu-like symptoms. And they sent her home. There was nothing really they could do for her. They didn't see nothing wrong with her. She ended up going 4 more times to the emergency room within a period of a week. And it's kind of strange. And the 5th time she finally went, they finally figured out what it was. And all they could do is make her comfortable. I guess they use morphine or whatever. I'm not a medical professional. You're going to talk to your doctor what they use to make you comfortable. And helped her on her merry way. So, Yeah, gold sniper fiber. I'm pretty sure that probably had a lot to do with it too. But of course, they didn't cover anything on the stories for these. So when I saw those, I'm like, wow. Yeah, I'm gonna mention it. You know, while y'all were, if I can get this freaking Ustream come on. While y'all were busy enjoying your Easter festivities all weekend, the Biden administration has been sneakily pushing more freaking anti-freaking gun regulation shit. Check with your state because some states are taking it in their own hands. I won't mention it because each state has different things on there. So I'm going to let you do your own research what state you live in because, yeah. Oh, well, good morning.
Good morning. I
Did
think.
you think?
Yeah, I
Oh,
think.
it's not morning there.
Oh, it is, and it's snowing. I actually dropped a short, and it's snowing harder than it was in my short.
Hey, I wasn't
Mm-hmm.
doing no dancing this weekend, so especially yesterday, I wasn't doing no dancing. So yeah, like our little background now.
Uh-huh. Cute.
Yep.
Looney Tunes.
So, but needless to say, so what do you think about this stuff in Michigan?
What, the bird flu crap?
Yeah,
Or what?
yeah, it was
Well,
it was called something else, like 2, 3 different names, but it says similar to the bird flu, so we're calling it bird flu. It's like, no, you got bird flu going around. You can't freaking say it's similar, so we're going to call it that.
alright. I don't know if people remember the Hong Kong flu that supposedly went around.
Yeah, I used to call
That
it Hong Kong flu. Yep.
that went around, and you know what? It
Uh,
tests out the same as this stupid bird flu.
yep. I believe it.
I think it's the same damn bug myself personally, but what do I know?
Yep.
And I think it's like Gold Sniping Farmer was saying, it's just to take the chickens away again.
Yep.
Mhm. Yep, sir.
I'm trying to see. Washington Examiner is reporting the SEC, whatever that is making moves to try to regulate the future of farming. No, they need to leave farmers alone. They need to start freaking worrying about others' crap.
Exactly.
And oh, that's a good one. I'll bring this up real quick. It's a warning. This is coming from Metro. Warning as monkeypox cases are on the rise again. Yeah, so stop playing with those monkeys. Put your monkeys away because they're on the rise. And those pox are freaking pretty bad. And did you know the largest gold nugget fails to sell at auction? They're probably asking too much for it. That's just
Probably.
an ugly thing. Yeah.
And Moonlight, yes. The people I know that are close to me that's been jabbed, excuse that, yeah, have been, and it's crazy. I mean, I, I don't know if you saw my post, but Saturday morning I lost my mother-in-law, and yeah, so and two of her neighbors also passed Easter Sunday. Uh-huh. And the one lady was only, are you ready for this? 51. Yep.
Who?
My mother-in-law's neighbors.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Two of them. One
Yeah.
was in her early 90s, and the other one was only 51. Yep. Crazy. Thanks, guys. Yep. It's been a yeah.
Yeah.
And if I have to cancel my Wednesday stream, I may have to because we have to go take care of a bunch more paper stuff that we didn't know about with her because she hid it.
Dun, dun,
And I
dun.
will post it. I will post it tonight. We're waiting to hear back today.
Hmm.
But otherwise, if you don't see it canceled, then I'm on for tomorrow,
11 o'clock, correct? Or 11:30?
11:30 Central.
Yeah. Just look for the kitty cats. So, do you have AT&T?
Nothing here. Not at my no. I don't. We don't use it.
Well, for people who
You
have
get it.
AT&T, yeah, for y'all that are playing with your little duckies and your chickens this weekend, and you got AT&T, you may want to check with them to see, because they had a big hack. Yeah. If you didn't know about it, you may want to, because you may be one of the accounts that got hacked. There's a lot of things you got to do, like change your passwords, all that other stuff, and see what information gets shared out. Yeah. And did you know the Earth's rotation is slowing down yet again?
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Did
think
you?
I think the Earth's rotation slows down because when they run CERN, see, and people don't understand this. When they run CERN, there's more than one CERN around the world. When they're running in the opposite direction of how the Earth is rotating. So of course it's going to slow it down. It's like dragging on your emergency brake while you're trying to go forward in your car. Yeah, freaking dumbasses. Those scientists, I tell you, just because they got PhD, yep, they don't know what the hell they're doing.
Yep. It's kind of crazy. But did you know this? They now have absolute proof and evidence that the migrants that were being flown into Texas and um, Florida,
Mm-hmm.
right, were all approved, and the monies were all approved by our Mr. Potato. They have
Yep.
the documents and all of that, and so
Mm-hmm.
both states have the legal right to sue him personally and the airlines that they use.
Well, they need a peach on human smuggling.
Uh huh.
How do we know that he's not using them? Where are they at? I want to know exactly where they're at, because you know what? He's probably using them as sex slaves stuff, those deviant liberals.
Yeah, probably. But I'm just saying they now actually have the documents in
Yeah.
that he signed
Mm-hmm.
and the approval documents for the money for the airport. Blah blah blah. Yeah.
Good morning, Life with Bobby. Good to see you.
So life with Bobby, is it snowing at your house? It is at mine.
Yeah.
She's a fellow Minnesotan. I always have to ask her.
Yeah. So, Mr. Potato Head wants to do a third round of background checks before you can get purchase a weapon. They want to do a longer wait time, change the age that you can purchase a weapon, and make mandatory classes. You know how we
Exactly.
you know how we battle the federal government with these freaking weapons? Our shit's in the Constitution. All right. I guarantee if you look into the immigration laws, they're supposed to have background checks, and he's not giving background checks to all these illegals he's letting in. So if he's not going to do background checks on his illegal voting tour people, should I say, then all companies need to stop. Nope, we're not even going to freaking call and freaking do background checks. We're just going to sell to whoever wants a freaking gun. You want to freaking change it? I guarantee you, we'll get more people standing by freaking gun stores willing to protect the gun store owners from the freaking feds Then we get people trying to protect the freaking illegal immigrants who are just coming there freely and taking our tax money and everything else away from us. The FBI doesn't have that many. I really think we just need to get a third party, and we need to call it "We Are the Constitutionalists." We only listen to the Constitution. Fuck y'all. We don't abide by your court unless your judges abide by the Constitution, like this country is supposed to be formed on, and start freaking shattering everything this freaking administration has. Of course, some of y'all will be like, "Oh, that's not going to work. People tried it before." Well, maybe they didn't do it the right way. They had a leader that sold out or something or another. Rubberneck, I know what you're talking about. Believe me, I know. But I'm saying if they're going to use it to say you can't have a gun and you have a right to protect yourself under the Constitution because you're American, and they're not going to follow it because they're going to put more rules and regulations so you can't be armed, protect yourself from this illegal freaking military he's trying to build up. So you take over this country and be a dictator like Putin. Yeah, think about it. Yeah, Mark, like I said, if you got sheriffs in your freaking state, I guarantee you got better law enforcement than a lot of other states that don't have sheriffs. I feel sorry for those. But, this weekend they buried another New York cop that got killed by a freaking another illegal, as they like to call it, migrant, but it's still illegal. So, that they had to leave their country because it was just so bad. The crime was so bad. Then they come here and commit all the freaking crimes. I'm starting to sway in some ways. Yeah, I can understand. The police in Russia, you've ever been to Russia, they shoot first, ask questions later when they're busted down the door. So they go home every night. Don't be a suspect. You won't get shot. And I can understand China too. Oh, you get a trial. You got caught with drugs. Okay, turn the video camera on, and they freaking shoot you in the head. Yep, guilty. I can understand that in some ways now because and then being in the Middle East too. If y'all really think the Middle East people really love us, you got yeah. Mm-hmm. Y'all need to wake up. Hey, good morning, Dagmar King.
Dagmar, good morning.
Oh,
Yes, I'm
he's
hoping
getting.
arm is okay. Uh-huh. It don't look good. And trust,
I don't know why he was lifting logs this early in the morning.
because he's trying to get work done while he's home.
Yeah, but you don't. Well, he learned now, but you don't lift logs at his age, and he thinks he's younger than everybody else, and he's not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But trust,
I got an engine hoist. I'll 4-wheel drive that sucker to lift heavy stuff.
Trust, check your regular text message. Later. You can do it later, but don't forget to do it. And good morning, vote for Pedro.
Who's that for?
Me?
You said for me to check my messages?
Regular text messages.
Well, I'm checking, and I don't have nothing. They get stuff from my kids, though.
Huh? Hang on.
What the hell? Oh, my God. I'm looking at shift ticker. Oh, I got an image draft. And I see that my thing, now it's finally going. I responded from yesterday for you.
I sent it at 6:08 p.m. yesterday, so it should be there.
Yeah, I sent you a response, but it didn't go through. It just left as a draft. I don't know why. I hit to send, but I'll send you
Okay.
another one before the 11 o'clock show or the 11:30 show. I don't even know. 11 o'clock. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
No, I really think the majority of the Russians don't hate us. You know, Putin's got to use his males now because the average, most Russian males don't live past, like, I think I read from the documentary, 54 years of age. They die pretty young, they're males.
Good morning, Be Charming, and it was
Hey, good morning,
AD that
Victor.
hurt his arm.
Yeah,
Our resident truck driver. Hmm.
and something occurred with Russia over the weekend that Putin's having a few doubts about doing shit against us. I'm not going to say what. Do your own research. You're going to be shocked. But, hey, China's economically not doing too well, so I don't know if they're going to be able to afford much. They are still sick enough to try to take Taiwan, but if we go in there with the same stupidity as the military's been playing CIA games for these countries, you know, everybody's like, "Oh no, the military is not capable of this." We got the capabilities. We still got a couple of capable people in the military. Yeah, believe me, we still got the stuff. We just don't got the numbers. We got to do a ground war. And you think we're going to do a ground war against freaking China when they got the numbers? No. You know, what was our big battle cry in the first Gulf War? We show them the tip of the spear, and then we freaking scorch earth everything. Yeah. Well, Pedro, I understand, and you can't control it, so don't worry about it. Just leave it in the back of your mind. I do, and yeah. Did you catch where they've been fighting those not so secretive Chinese camps in the U.S.? Yeah, and they're doing training. Yeah, but the FBI are so a bunch of those p words that they don't go in there and raid them. Oh, who do you think's going to have all those military assault weapons that they keep talking about? Yeah, you don't believe me? This weekend they busted a freaking big freaking trailer full of weapons and munition. Yeah, and it wasn't your normal, shotguns and farmer freaking weapons. It was freaking, yeah. Go look at the border report and see the pictures of the weapons they caught. Those aren't your average, yeah, Bo
Right.
Diddleys.
I got a favor for our chat. So anyone in chat that has a community page, could you please share out Trust in God's channel and ask people to sub up? He needs 39 subs to get to 1,000. And I'm trying to get him there so that we can do a 1,000 sub party together. So for me and for him, please, if you have a community page, share him out. Sorry, Trust.
No,
Unexpected.
it's fine. I appreciate you. I was going to do one of those. Okay, now I'm muted. I wasn't on YouTube before. I was just straight StreamYard.
So, yep.
Wow, China and Russia have been buying gold for the last 5 years. And they even announced what they're doing. Everybody's like, they don't have the money. They won't be able to do it. I'm not worried about it.
Of course they have the money. They're not paying for thousands of migrants, hundreds of thousands of migrants to come in. Of course, they have the money to do it.
Yeah. So, well, y'all doing your background checks and everything, and fact checking for yourselves. See how long our military's been over in Europe. I know it's been at least 50 years, if not more. Man, I'm pretty sure it's more, but I'm just doing an estimate because the numbers just too early for numbers. But I think it's time for us to hightail, bring all our equipment, all our people home, and tell Europe to take care of themselves. Isn't that what NATO's for? Hello. They need to pull up their big girl panties and start freaking take care of their own shit.
Yep.
Why in the past before? Because they're a bunch of BJJs. I'll call them BJJs because there are no.
Are
If
you
you
sure they're
trust
not?
the French, no. I'm sorry, I don't trust the French for crap.
Yeah, I agree. Suck it. Gold sniping farmers, they can suck it.
And I don't believe we should be in the UN either, because what has the UN done for us? Nothing. 6% Muslim controlled, and yeah, exactly.
And
Did you hear? Iran is getting ready to retaliate. They're getting the ground ready because they're upset that Israel freaking attacked Syria. Of course, it was a defensive mode. They freaking, you shoot at us, we shoot back. But now they're
exactly.
preparing. So, yeah. We pull out and stop paying anything for NATO and the UN. The world's already freaking burning up. Let them burn up. They're the ones doing it. Just sit back and wait. We'll have a barbecue. Yeah, bring back all the military. Let's have a barbecue in America for a while. Let's see how many. Yeah, we could get those potato sacks that you use in the races. Tell the
Yep.
illegals put this on. If you want to make it back, you better cross the border now.
Exactly, Mark. I don't believe so either.
Yeah, and I still think we need to freaking make Mexico, condemn and label Mexico as a terrorist state. We need to spread that word around because, yeah, how can a country that's borderline third world country demand and blackmail the U.S.? I say close the borders off. There's nothing we need from fucking Mexico. We can get it from Canada. I would trust Canada more than I freaking would Mexico. And that's not being racist whatsoever because I'm from freaking Texas. So, I ain't white and I ain't black. So, there ain't no race freaking baiting in there. Oh, you can't even go to Mexico no more on vacation. They freaking jack you up. We had too many stories and still getting more stories across the line. Hey, Chris G. Hey, Mrs. RC.
Mrs. RT, good morning, sweetheart.
No, we're welcome to the Living Dead stream. We're not live, Mrs. RC. We're just all in here yapping around.
Yep. We are here.
Yeah, but yeah, I wish that freaking stream would come up again. But the freaking Michigan ladies, I can give you the actual name of that freaking disease thing and how they're trying to say it's similar to bird flu, so we'll call it bird flu.
Yeah. It's all kind of craziness. If all of a sudden I disappear, it's because it's a phone call I gotta take. Yup. So, just so you know, like,
Yep.
I'm gone. I'll be back at 11. If so. Yipper.
Ooh.
So yep.
Well,
Don't
now,
forget, guys. We do go on twice a day. So
yeah.
I'm usually not up on this
Do
screen,
the
but he was
morning, and
all
then we do
alone.
the high noon.
Yep. But he was all alone, and I couldn't leave him up all alone. He needs supervision.
Yeah,
Uh,
Shift doesn't remember that I used to do this all by myself.
oh yes, I do.
As a little wee lad, but it's more fun when people are up here, so they all pick on me, and I'm trying to read this. Okay, this is what got me on this story here. Now I'm trying to find out which food delivery service closes. Bankruptcy filing likely. And they're showing a picture of Grubhub and Uber Eats. I'm guessing it's probably Uber Eats. They got more pictures of that one. But if you decide to plan to order food to get delivered and use Uber Eats or Grubhub, you may want to plan hours ahead to verify that they're not shut down. But
Well, if Uber Eats
oh
gets
wait, no,
shut
it's
down,
it's it's Grubhub because they're mentioning Uber and DoorDash and others have also experimented with the model, but it also a crowded space with Instacart. So that could be Instacart too, but so who knows? It's just careful who you order from. They might not be there to deliver.
well, with Uber Eats, I'll know because my oldest son does that part time,
Yeah,
and I'm sure he'll get notified.
but the last survivor of attack on a Pearl Harbor ship dies. So one of the ships that got attacked, one of the survivors of that ship is the last one that just passed away. We're losing, when men were men. And of course, the liberal media stuff, they're saying, over 500,000 fast food workers in California just got a huge raise thanks to a new law. Yeah, but they're leaving out. Over 480,000 fast food workers lost their jobs. There's a lot of businesses freaking letting people go. They are not going to pay that $20 an hour. And we're going to be hearing that for forever.
Have a great day, Mike. Hopefully, we'll see ya. Yepper.
And look, Arby's is giving away free sandwiches all month long.
Uh-huh.
So if
I
you
just
like
don't
Arby's,
trust.
go over there and try that bioengineered meat. Go ahead.
I just don't trust the free stuff. Ever since they were offering free burgers or free hot dogs or whatever, if you got the jibber jabbers, and yeah, I don't never no
No.
Yeah, exactly. Goldsmith and Farmer. Free poison. Awesome. You
Oh.
know, kind of crazy. It is. It is. You probably have to be a migrant to qualify.
Oh. I really hate this new stream. I have to delete and find a new one.
Uh-uh.
And I guess I didn't order no cookies because there's a cookie recall in 9 states. That sparked a dire warning.
Called Make Your Own.
Hey, in Iowa, yeah, migrants in Iowa wonder whether they need to leave over a bill that could see some of them arrested. Bye. Keep going south.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Hey, so have you done your taxes yet? I know the answer, but I'm just
Yes, I did. Plus, I
I
did
got
5 other people.
to do mine this week. So I haven't done mine yet, but mine never
Oh, yeah.
changes. It's the same.
And
They
and
they
I'm
take.
so excited. The wonderful $12 I got back after
Uh,
my Fed, I think it was my Fed paid my state. Oh, I got 12 whole dollars.
uh,
It actually got deposited. Oh my goodness.
yeah.
What's
And for those,
taxes, right?
yeah. For those of y'all that thought that they're going to delay the thing, it's like no. Start keeping track of your freaking side hustle because anything over 600's got to be reported, and they're watching. Well, hey, Dennis. Good morning. Good to see you. So,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
Christy, like I joked last week, it's like, hey, just go to the border, denounce your citizenship, walk across Mexico, and then sneak back in. Technically, then you're a migrant and you get all the free freaking stuff. But make sure your family stays at the house and stuff. So when you become a migrant, you get all this free money and health care and all this other shit. Yeah.
Yep, Dennis.
What are you talking about? Canadian, you don't pay taxes. Come on now.
Hell, I would rather. Yeah, no. Should look at how their tax system is
Oh,
set up. It's
dude, just look at their gas, how they pay for gas. I can imagine how the taxes are. I was just being facetious, Dennis. That's right. The
yep.
metric system is bad for you. They invented the metric system just to screw you out of more freaking money. At least we got ours. We give them an inch, they take a mile.
Oh, sorry guys. Much love. Gotta fly. Gotta take this phone call.
All right.
See
Well,
you
we'll
later.
see you at 11. Bye. Stay blessed. Not stressed. Yeah, on that note, anyway, it's been an hour, so I'm going to go ahead and shut it down and get ready anyway. She was getting ready to tell me, hey, what are you doing today? I'm waiting for 11 o'clock to do another show because, she likes that noon show better. Even though she's up at this time, but that gives her time to do stuff alone with her husband beforehand. To a leader. Oh my God, forget that. We're hovering at $3 right now, and it's like, yeah, we're not liking it very much. But I did see a report. I didn't read it, and maybe I'll read it if I get a chance. About natural gas in Texas, the price has dropped severely. So yeah, I may have to switch over to natural gas. It'll be cheaper than using regular gas. And you Biden, you know, go start with farmers' freaking phone number so Biden can call them up, and all Gold Sniper Farmers got to say "suck it" and hang up on him. Yeah, he loves saying that word anyway. So, but we'll see in about an hour and a half, a little less. I'm gonna wait for Shifter to get off her phone call, and then I'll be talking to her, and then we'll see if we get on here or not more. But y'all go get some work done if you're at work, so the boss doesn't give you a hard time. And yeah. we'll see on about 11 o'clock Central, 12 o'clock noon. Some of y'all call it brunch, some of y'all call it lunch, and yeah, the West Coast, I guess you'd call that breakfast because you're just getting up at that time. So please be safe. These storms are severe. There are tornado warnings out for the Northeast. And yeah. Oh, I'll leave you with this bit of information. So if you really need something that didn't interest you before, the top 10 cities, or should I say the top 10 states? Is it states or cities? I think it's states. Top 10 states in the U.S. are on the verge of bankruptcy. Lo and behold, majority of them are all in the Northeast. Yeah. Think about that one. Yeah. I thought California would be in there, but I guess they got the big Biden bailout or something or another. So, who knows? Now California is actually on there, but the rest of them are all the Northeast. So kind of makes you wonder, what are they doing in the Northeast? Yeah. But y'all have a good day. Remember, if we don't see you at 11 o'clock, we'll see you through the stream sometimes if you're in the silver community. And if not, watch the weather. It's bad. We had baseball-sized hail just north of me, and it ruined a freaking town here. You had your car to shelter. It went through the shelter roof right to your car, so there was no protection on that stuff. Then moved over. When it hit north of Dallas, so it's dropping them yet again. And now it's moving towards the northeast, and there's tornadoes left and right everywhere, so please be careful. Check the weather. It might look just like rain, but you just never know. And I'll give you more updated information at 11 o'clock. We love you. Don't forget to tell your loved ones you love them, because even if you're mad at them, because you don't know what's going to happen in 5 minutes, 24 hours. You can get sucked up by a freaking volcano caused by CERN. You just never know. Or it could just be happy chappy freaking picking you up for your next probing appointment. Yep, go Sniper Farmer. Speaking of insurance companies, before I end the stream, check on Florida. It's getting harder to get insurance in Florida. They had more stuff happen that, more people going to lose their insurance in Florida. Hey, I'm not the one to mention it. So get your coffee, get your breakfast. Yep, and we'll see you in a little bit. And I don't know where that is, but so I don't like all these windows open. Appreciate y'all. We will see you shortly.